friends. I said we were going to do kind of a work with me video today, but I guess I lied because it's almost 3 o'clock now and I'd never recorded any of the stuff I was doing today, which I did get some stuff done, but yeah. So today we're just going to do a what sold. This is the last 2 days worth. So yeah, I'm going to jump right in. I have a couple right here. First one is this Sims beanie. I love selling this brand. The clothing sells for usually around $30 or more sometimes. This beanie sold in just a day or two though for $14.95 plus shipping. I think that's great. Got it from the bins. Okay, then we have a viewer sale going out to Penny. Thank you so much. She got this hat, which I'll show you, and then something in FE. All right, so Penny got this Land's End fleece beanie hat and then this Eddie Bauer, like a little sun hat. I got these both from the bins. Penny paid $26.17 plus shipping. Thank you so much. All right, and then we actually only have one left on this side of the inventory, so EU. Some little kid Nike sneakers. These ones have been listed like forever, probably honestly like 2 years. I have a $5 cost of goods. They finally sold for $11.97 plus shipping, so I don't know. I still like selling little baby Nike Jordans, things like that. This one just didn't seem to be one that people were looking for. All right, let's go to this room next. All right, starting in GU. This is a pair of Vineyard Vines women's, just like a chino short. I did pay $4.99 for these probably over a year ago, and they finally sold for $11.97 plus shipping. A lot of what you guys are seeing today is from the 40% off sale that I have running, so very glad to move it out. Even like with these low prices, I'm still profiting. And then yeah, now I can invest that in hopefully some better inventory this time around. Okay, GL. This is Nike Golf, but it is branded with Eisenhower Golf Club, which is on the Air Force Academy here in Colorado Springs. It's always a hit or miss with like the branded ones. Like sometimes they sell for like extra and sometimes they don't. So this one did not. This one sold for $7.77 plus shipping, so not great. From the bins though. Okay, GG. A pair of Roxy flip-flops from the bins. These sold for $14.94 plus shipping. Okay, GO. I don't know this brand, but I thought this like lime green color would do well, but it didn't because these have been listed probably over a year now. Finally sold for $11.65 plus shipping. The brand is Simple. Let me know if you've ever sold that and how it performed for you. All right, GQ. This is a pair of Ralph Lauren Nuitech shorts. These are from the bin. Shout out Nicole. She passed me these. Thank you. And somebody offered 21 on Posh. I was happy to accept. Okay, we're headed to the last row. All right, we're going to start off in BF. This is a pair of Corky's sandals. I used to love selling this brand. It used to sell like super quickly, usually for like $40 to $50. These have been listed well over a year, and somebody finally offered me 32 on Posh, so I did accept. I did pay $12.99 for them though, so not the best profit. Probably close to doubling, but yeah, I would have loved to sell these within 90 days. That's when I like hope to sell most things. So yeah, let me know your guys' experience with Corky's. Do you like selling it? Does it still sell well for you? I might have just overpriced these a little bit too much to begin with, to where they just became kind of stale. So I don't know. I'll still definitely pick up Corky's at the bins, but probably not for $12.99 unless it's a very cool style or like brand new looking. So, okay, AQ. Got a pair of silver jeans co jeans. I think I picked these up hoping a buy sell trade store would buy them, but they did not. So I listed them. Somebody on Posh offered me $25. I think that's great. All right, we got a viewer bundle sale going out to Leanne. So starting in BO. AZ. And DA. All right, so Leanne got this grunt style t-shirt, new at tag. This is from the bins, says I heart day drinking. This one says let's get toasty. It's like wine and s'mores. This one is from the bins as well. And then this one is the brand See the Way I See, and it just says anxious. I actually bought this for myself, I believe off of Poshmark, and it just didn't fit. So I relisted it. I did pay $29 for this though. So for the bundle, Leanne bundled and offered $86. I was happy to accept. Thank you so much. All right, AO. Too many dark colored items in that one, but only one American Eagle, which is these. These are just a pair of little denim shorts from the bin. Someone offered $15 on Posh. I did accept that. AU. Okay, this is a pair of Vibram 5-finger, like the toe socks. This, I'm going to say this is free because if you guys remember a few weeks back, I sold the actual shoes for like $135. And when I bought those at Goodwill, these were like tucked in it. So they were technically just like bundled in with the shoes. So yeah, free to me. These sold for $9.95 plus shipping on eBay just for one pair. Okay, box S. A pair of Levi's men's, just basic jeans. These are from the bins. They sold for $11.97 plus shipping. Okay, AM. This is the brand Chaser, which several years ago was like selling for a crazy amount of money. I actually bought these off Whatnot for myself. I don't remember what I paid. Quite a bit more than what they sold for, which was $7.77. So yeah, I just never wore them. So anyways, I listed them and then they took forever to sell. So glad to make probably only like $5 or $6 back, but those are out of my life and that's great. I don't really pick up Chaser anymore. Maybe if it was new at tag at the bins. All right, AQ. Very basic Old Navy floral shirt from the bins, $5.96 plus shipping. I'm showing you guys everything. All right, DV. Honestly, when we add up all these $5 to $10 sales today, that's still probably a good, at least $50 profit, I would say. So it all adds up. This is the brand Woman Within. I do like to pick this up at the bins when it's in good condition and a plus size, which this is. And someone offered me $18 on Posh. Yeah, it doesn't ever go for a ton, but usually $20 to $25 is what I would expect for Woman Within. So 18 is pretty close to 20. All right, last sale. Nope, a couple more. DG. This is one of my son's old shirts. The brand is Childhoods, and I probably paid retail, which is around $40, but they both wore it, and then someone offered me $28 on Posh, so I'm glad about that because I've noticed childhoods, it doesn't sell for what it used to. Used to be able to sell for the same or even more. Like at one point this hoodie was like sold out, and so anybody that wanted it was paying over retail. And this is also 100% cotton fabric, which anything that was childhoods that was 100% cotton was selling for more money too, because the other fabrics were just like not washing well. So just weird things like that that you learn when you're reselling, like the tiniest detail can make something worth more or less. I think that's pretty interesting to pay attention to that kind of stuff. All right, last one, AN. Pair of Ariat women's jeans from the bin. Somebody offered me $29. I was very happy to accept. All right, guys, well, that is all I have for us today. Possibly the next video will be what I was going to do today, which is a work with me. Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment more in the afternoon, so hopefully we can get a bunch done at the house during the day. Then maybe while I'm at my doctor's appointment, before or after, we'll stop at least one thrift. So a little treat for doing a lot of work at the house for the last couple days. So yeah. Anyways, like I mentioned, it's just after 3. I need to pack these up real fast and then go pick up the kiddos from school. Chris is working on taxes, so normally he picks them up, but today I'm going to grab them. So thank you all so much for watching, for hanging out. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.